up, what up, what up? How we doing, guys? Tonight I want to talk about true transformation and how the mind is like the key linchpin to maintaining it and making it something that sticks for a lifetime. When I was running my fitness facility, I really loved helping people learn how to move better. You know, I loved getting people physically fit. There was so many benefits and awesome parts of my time running a fitness facility. I loved it. And I loved my members. I loved everything about it. And we were doing really cool stuff. And teaching someone how to move better is a really cool thing. And it's definitely one of my bread and butter things and something I still love doing with my members. And I'll say this, you can get somebody to move well, you can get them in shape, you can really dial in their physical fitness, and if their mind doesn't evolve and change the way that you see it and your identity around physical fitness and exercise and health in general, it won't last, it won't stick, and it won't change. Hi, Sam. And that's why we have to continue to focus on this. This has to be a big key player in it all, okay? So we have to make sure that we are evolving mentally as well as physically. I've seen many people online or around the world, they lose weight, right? And then they gain it all back. They lose it and they gain it all back, yo-yoing up and down, up and down, up and down. And majority of the time, it's because they've never addressed the mental pieces of the problem, of the real issue, right? There's so many emotions that are tied to food, that are tied to the way that we react to situations. Right? A lot of us are stress eaters. A lot of us have nostalgia and meanings and rules around food. And a lot of us aren't truly aware of the dialogue that goes on in our minds when it comes to food, or how we actually, how we actually look at food and feel when we put certain foods in our body. And that is why it starts and ends with the mind. If we don't start paying attention to our meanings and our rules and our habits and our patterns and our dialogue that we have in our own mind and address it, then we're going to continue to live out this vicious wheel, this cycle, this hamster wheel of fad diets, quick fixes, all of this craziness. And it's really frustrating. Like, I feel for all the people that come to me and they're like, I've tried everything, and I just want something that will work, and that's something that will work for them and be something that they can manage. And a lot of times it's about raising their standards. So putting them through something that's going to change their mind and transform not only their body, but their mind too. That's going to change their way they think about things, they see things, and their perception and their paradigm, and lead them to the point where they are now able to have a higher level of standard for themselves, and their lowest standard is something that isn't going to put them into jeopardy, because we always fall back onto our lowest standard. Always. So whatever your lowest standard is, when things hit the fan, when shit hits the fan, you're going to always go back to that lowest standard, right? And you'll live there. Now, everybody has that below the lowest standard, right? Where they don't go. Okay, so we just need to raise our standards up. We need to pull that block up, so that our lowest standard is higher and our highest standard is higher. So we're just trying to raise everything up mentally. Okay, so it starts and ends with that. And that could be a tricky beast to take on your own. So that's really why I opted to close my facility and kind of go this route, because I wanted to help people with their mindset and help them wrap their heads around making optimal health changes to just make everything better, make everything happier. Because it all comes back to the pain points that people have. Like, people come to me and they're in pain, they're sad, they're frustrated, they don't know what to do. The food industry's thrown them into cognitive dissonance, where they're like, they say this is good and they say that's bad, and then they say that's bad, or they say this is good and that's bad, and blah, 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 blah. And it's just like, your head wants to explode, so you don't know what to do. So what do? You just keep eating whatever the hell there is, you know? And it's freaking frustrating for people. And I can feel it, and I get it. And that's why I try to explain to people all the time. I'm like, they feel bad, and they feel like the fact that they're overweight is their fault. And I'm here to tell any of you that are watching, it's not your fault. Food is just drastically manipulated, like drastically. The amount of sugar that has infiltrated our food system, and rancid and inflammatory fats and oils, it's really unfortunate, really unfortunate. So I want you to know it's not you, it's not your fault. A lot of times we just have misinformation, and we don't know what's up and what's down, and what's right and what's wrong. And that's where, getting some good quality information, getting your mind right around these situations, and ultimately growing mentally as well as physically, that's when true transformation sticks and stays and actually continues to grow and evolve. Because it's not who we are right now, it's who we are becoming. Because we're always becoming more. We're never stuck. Human beings aren't static. We're never stuck in one spot. Okay? So we're either going up or we're going down. Okay? We're either going towards our goals or we're going away from our goals. We're going towards our full potential, we're going away from our full potential. It's really the fact of the matter, And when you're going towards your goals, when you're going up, it's not like a shot straight linear line, right? It's this, but it's going in the right direction. And that's all we can ask for. So I hope this helps your mind understand that you gotta dial that in. And I hope that if this resonates with you guys, just give it a thumbs up, give it a like or whatever. And I hope that you can find the ultimate peace that you're looking for in health, in life, in finances, and all that stuff, because that's when things get really good. That's where we want to be in life, right? And when we get stuck in this mind game that keeps perpetuating this cycle, that's when we're never going to get to where we want to go. So investing in yourself is huge. And if you feel like you want some help unwrapping that onion that is your mind, I'll post a link below and you guys can check it out and see if it's something that you're into. And like always, guys, keep showing up, taking action, not only physically but mentally, and you will get the results you're looking for in life. All right? Have an awesome night.